appreciate you, Coach. One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport. Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
All right, T, let's turn. All right, T.
They'll run with a third-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
Here's Trubisky. Looking deep for Gabriel. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Get ready.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's Dalvin, 3rd year back from Florida State. And right away, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
To Hunt, 180.
Mike's by 4.
Hey, Ken.
Got you, boy.
Hey, to Hunt.
On 2nd down and left. It's Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
To Hunt, 180. Leave it. Bring up 48.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy?
Hey, box drop.
Give me something. Here we go. 55's mine, guys.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Let's go, defense.
Hey, echo.
Defense.
Gun.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. It's brought in by Dodson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Let's go.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Mark 55. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Switch.
Lucky 48. through. Hey, Delta.
55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike. Hey, come on now.
Cousins on first down.
You ain't doing nothing.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Cousins. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. Now keep in mind, they did have 3 interceptions last week. Couldn't quite come up with a first quarter pick that time.
But they had to like what they saw in terms of reacting when the ball is thrown. We had an expression when I played. It was called break on it. Every time the quarterback puts the ball in the air, break on the football. Go make a play and accumulate those interceptions.
Former defensive back. You remember those 3 interception games. It can be contagious, give you a little momentum.
They really can. And it doesn't matter whether it's one person or if you spread them across your entire defense. Everybody wants a piece of that pie.
Hey, seam 6.
3rd and long for Cousins. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. It put their defense in a really tough spot.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. Room here to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys, man, that's what you're supposed to do.
Had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
That's it, baby.
Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter.
Big hit.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out, had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Let's go, D. Big series.
They go play action. Trubisky. Steps away to his left. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mike 3. Mike 3.
Crunch time, defense.
Now it's Trubisky. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Hey, here he is. Touchdown, baby.
A 16-yard touchdown as the Bears push further out in front. Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
Gets fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
It's been a long day for you.
Now Cousins. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field, into a double team, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, D.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. And inside the 20 before it's brought down.
Let's go.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Line up. Coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
First down, a run with Cohen. Oh, what a move. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As the Bears push further out in front. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0. Set now to kick this one away and off it.